Welcome to Cooking with Bubbles. I'm Lisa.
And I'm Rodney. Let's get started.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, we're getting these bubbles poured. Just a reminder to head over to our YouTube page, cookingwithbubbles.com, and subscribe. And make sure that when you get there, you click the little bell symbol so that you get notified as we post new episodes. Also, give us a like on Facebook at facebook.com/cookingwithbubbles. There we go. And become so that you are in the know when what we are doing. Oof.
Sounds good.
What are you putting in yours today, Lisa?
I'm not putting anything in mine today.
Ooh, very
I
nice.
do like it with palm. I do like it with cranberry and hibiscus flower juice, but I'm going al fresco today.
I'm doing palm today, so clink
Okay.
here. Ooh, I love me some pomegranate juice.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, yes. Well, here we are, Lisa. We're doing what we love doing, which is cooking together and drinking Prosecco. All of you bubblers out there, feel free to pour your own glass of bubbles and enjoy the show. We are wearing our fancy Cooking with Bubbles aprons, and we'll tell you later how you can get your very own. All right. Well, Lisa, why are we in two kitchens? Why aren't we together in one kitchen?
Well, it's what we like to do. We like to get together normally, but today we're in separate kitchens, and this way I don't have to clean up after anybody except for myself. You know how it works.
Do I have to clean up my
But it
own
works
kitchen?
good. Yes, you do. I've got my own mess to take care of here, so it's all good.
I get it. I get it. I'm a messy cook.
I can vouch for that.
What are we making today, Lisa?
So today we're going to make a dish that's called Mochiko chicken. And just a little bit of backstory on that. You and I have both been with our family or my family to a restaurant in Alameda, and they had this on their menu. So we just sort of found a way to make it work. It's an absolutely delicious Hawaiian fried chicken.
Yes, it is. You had talked about it, and when I went there a couple of weeks
Yeah,
ago, I was just amazed at how good this chicken is.
yeah, it's really good. And it's pretty simple to make.
I'm excited to make it at home.
Yeah.
So the one thing about this recipe is it does require marinating overnight. So we already did that. And what we put in our marinade is 1 pound of boneless and skinless chicken thighs, which is a juicier cut of the chicken,
Yeah.
cut into bite-sized pieces, about 2 inches, 2-inch size pieces. We put in a tablespoon of soy sauce, a teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper, a teaspoon of kosher salt, a tablespoon of sriracha, give it a little spice, a little kick. 3 frozen ginger cubes. You can also use fresh ginger. 3 frozen garlic cubes. You can also use fresh garlic. A tablespoon of cornstarch and a 1/4 cup of Mochiko rice flour. And then 1 large egg. So all of that went into our marinade and it sat in our respective fridges overnight. And this is what it looks like. And oh my gosh, it smells amazing.
Smells amazing.
Yes. Yes. All right. So now we're going to dredge it. My favorite term. I love dredging. Makes me feel like a... So
Well,
our
the dredge is pretty simple. It's like a 1/2 cup of flour, a 1/2 cup of cornstarch. It's got a teaspoon of pepper, freshly ground pepper, and a teaspoon of salt.
yeah, and you can either use all-purpose flour or you can use Mochiko flour, which is the rice flour that we mentioned. There are also other flours out there that are rice flour. I find that rice flour makes fried foods crispier and just really, really, really tasty.
I agree.
All right, so we're gonna
So
mix.
my dredge is already made up. Are you just going to start dipping your chicken pieces in?
Yeah, let me just quickly preheat my air fryer.
So I've got my stovetop fryer set to go. It's about 350 degrees.
All right, I'm preheating my air fryer to 400. I have my dredge mixture ready here. Between the rice flour and the cornstarch, oh my goodness, this is going to be so crispy. Cannot wait.
Are we ready to get started?
Yes. Let's dredge. So I have sprayed my air fryer basket with nonstick cooking spray just to help release it once it's done. And then we're going to dredge these in our flour cornstarch mixture. You're going to fry yours in a pan with peanut oil, which is fantastic for frying.
Yeah, I'm using peanut oil because it's got a high heat tolerance. So
Yeah. And it's taste neutral. So if you're concerned about your food tasting like peanut, it doesn't. It's very flavor neutral. All right. So we're gonna continue dredging and get these ready to go in, and we'll come back and we'll show you what it looks like.
sounds good.
Well, welcome back. So we got everything dredged and we're ready to put it in to start cooking. So I'm going to put mine in the air fryer, which I preheated on 400. And Lisa, you're cooking yours in your pan. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. So
It's gotta
I'm
be
going
good.
to let this cook and we'll come back and show you what it looks like when it's done.
Okay. Okay.
Well, welcome back. So we've each got our chicken cooked in our respective methods. In the air fryer, it took about 15 minutes on 400 degrees. And I do always spray anything I put in the air fryer with oil before I put it in. Otherwise, it comes out very floury. This is still a little bit floury. This is actually the bottom side because I did flip it halfway through.
Yeah.
And I know my air fryer, so I know there's a hot side. So I took it out and I rotated it a couple times just to get it to cook even. So just know your air fryer, right? They're not all equal, they're not all the same. So what was your cooking experience like with the oil, Lisa?
So I love using the oil. I did it about 350 degrees, maybe a teeny bit hotter. And I was able to use my thermometer to check it because that's really the key, is making sure that the internal temperature of the meat is 165 or a little bit warmer than that.
Yes.
Yeah, but it worked great. It took about the same amount of time, 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's the safe way to cook chicken is 165 plus to make sure that you're getting rid of anything that could harm you in there when you're cooking it. I'm
Sure.
ready to taste. Are you ready to taste?
I am ready to taste. So I'm going to show you my plate. I've got a boatload of chicken.
Oh, wow.
And then there's my dipping sauce. I'm going to be using a Basil Aioli.
Where did you get that?
Well, we made it in a previous episode of Cooking with Bubbles.
Really?
So we should head on over to our website and take a look at that.
Yes, go check out.
Absolutely delicious.
Yes. All right. I'm ready to taste. Are you?
Getting my pieces together. Sure.
Take pictures.
Oh, good idea.
All right. Oh my goodness. One thing I noticed when I was taking my chicken out of the marinade, it was almost falling apart. It was so tender. The marinade just really did its job.
Mmm. That's so good.
Shut up.
And it's really crispy.
Mhm.
Super good. I love the aioli. You can do it with any number of different things. The restaurant that we talked about before used a ginger soy aioli. This just happens to be one that I've fallen in love with recently to do it with the basil. Absolutely delicious.
The flavor from the chicken mixes very, very well with the basil aioli.
I'll say that. I'll drink to that.
I'll drink bubbles to that all day. Thank you. I need one more bite. Hold on.
Okay. Go for it.
Mm. Oh my goodness. So good. I'm so happy with how it turned out. Whew. We did it again. Another amazing recipe. We'd like to thank our virtual audience for joining. Thank you so much for watching Cooking with Bubbles. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at cookingwithbubbles.com. Become a bubbler. Click the bell symbol. That way you get alerts whenever we post new episodes. Give us a like on facebook.com/cookingwithbubbles. Follow us on Instagram, Cooking with Bubbles Kitchen, and on TikTok at Cooking with Bubbles.
That sounds really great. And to get your own Cooking with Bubbles aprons, send us an email. They come in red, black, and blue. And we'll tell you all about that and how to get one. It's really, really simple. Well, that takes care of it for today. I think it looks and tastes delicious.
I can't wait to
That's
get
it.
back to the chicken.
I know, that's it. Well, I'm Lisa.
And I'm Rodney. See you next time.